Ah, there we go. Beautiful. A little bit of Rentlord. Okay, so now we can live out our dreams, our aspirations, our deepest, darkest desires to own real estate. Man, the millennial dream, am I right? Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to be landlords, which is like the worst kind of lord you can be, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. Before I get into this game... Oh, iced coffee. Iced coffee, my beloved! It's actually not iced coffee, it's cold brew, which is actually different than iced coffee. But big thanks to the developers for giving me a code to this game. It looks like fun. I played one round of it. I got through the tutorial. I got the idea of how to play. I'm going to explain to y'all how it's played. Because it's pretty simple. I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Portfolio EXE. Being a rent lord starts here. New game. I want a new game. Yeah. Start with $25K. A small loan from my family of $25,000. No buffs, no debuffs. Lock portfolio, lock portfolio. Win a game with open house, win a game with starter portfolio. Oh, so I didn't win last time. I lost. I will not go to new tenant mode, though. Let's get a new game going. So, check it out. This is how this game goes. We go onto our estate manager, we pull up a little plot of Monroeville, North Carolina, or wherever this is, and we can decide which properties to buy. We can get this Olive Grove, which is a vacant farmland. It's got Balatro rules, where it's like it has rent and multiplier and cost. The blue number is how much rent we get. The orange number is the multiplier. And we're trying to earn $5,000 in income, in rental income, during this 1 week period, which is listed here on the calendar app. There we go. Monday through Friday, 5 days, 5 day week. We got 10 weeks to survive. We have to gotta earn 5,000 in revenue. And then we can pay early. We get like rewards, bonuses if we earn that much early. And then over here in the plugin lab, these are like our perks. Just like our items that affect stuff. So adds +1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. +1 multiplier to all currently owned properties. The same cost. So what I would love to do then is buy many properties right now and put a multiplier on it for 25. So what are the cheapest properties I can buy? You're not you. You're like 60,000. 16K, 16K, 11, 13, 6. Okay, here's the play. Here's how we're gonna do it. Also, Cataras, thank you so much for the resub. My goodness, thank you. 36 months, holy. Hey, Cataras, check it out. I'm a landlord now. I own property, and you're gonna pay for it, man. You're gonna have to pay in, preferably bags of popcorn, pre-popped. Yeah, a strawberry a day is your rent. That's your rent. You have to pay me 1 strawberry per day. Guys, I'm gonna have so many strawberries at the end of this week. Cataras, thank you so much for the 3 years of support, dude. I can't even tell you how much it means. Thank you so much. So my thinking is, I want to buy 2 properties. I can only hold 2 properties right now, and then drop a multiplier on them. Have you seen the price of strawberries these days? That's what I'm saying, this value. Well, okay, so check it out. I could buy another property slot for 625. If I buy Olive Grove, if I buy the 2 farms, my idea here is like get as many properties as possible and drop the multipliers on as many as I can. So this is 6,000, this is 6,000, we'll say 13 here. 14 if I buy the slot. 15, 16, 17. I have 17 left. So I could buy all 3. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna go 1. How do I buy it? Right click, double click. There we go. What do you mean not enough money? What do you mean? I did math wrong. I did a bad math. Fuck. Fuck, my math is bad. Okay, so I fucked that up a little bit, but I still have enough money to buy the perk I wanted to buy. which is this. And that should be fine. We should have enough now. Let's, how do I actually run the rent? Run the day. Oh, collect rent, right up here. How do I just click it. Okay, there we go. So that was good. We got the multiplier going. Let's see here. Drag me into furrydom, now you have to suffer my presence? Good. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, that's nice. There's a little bar here that tells me how close I am to completing the thing. So every new week, there's new properties to buy from. So I have like a new slate of properties to buy, but my old properties obviously stay on the board. I want to look at the plugin lab. Let's see. Each time vacant property collects rent, gain an extra 500. If the number of properties are even, gain 500 per property. So this is like a perk. The other one only was a one-time application. It increased the multiplier on both of these plots. Are both of these vacant? You're vacant. You're vacant. Maybe I want the vacant perk then. Each vacant property gains an extra 500. That'll pay for itself pretty fast. And I could get an even number thing too. Well, actually, I don't have enough money for that. Yeah, I'm out of money. Let's just collect rent then. Not so bad. Also, why didn't you tell me Balatro is so fucking addictive? I did, but Balatro is, you will get like stuck in that game forever. I got 402 or 4,020? I don't know. 4.02k. We're close. One more day, I think we should have it. Add 500 rent to a random property? Bro, that seems amazing. Especially for my multipliers. Let's buy that immediately. That seems like absolutely absurd. At the start of each round, adds 1,200 to your income. I mean, that'll pay for itself in 2 days. Let's buy it. And then we... by the way, our bank doesn't really matter. The bank that we have down here, the $220, that doesn't matter for our goal. Our goal is to generate revenue. So we can spend the revenue immediately as long as like we have enough revenue per period. Oh my gosh, my throat's getting a little dry already. That's better. So we've got enough revenue now. I think we can end early. If we end early on a Thursday, we get 10,000 extra dollars. I don't expect I'm gonna otherwise earn $10,000 in one day, so I will take that payout. And now I have money to buy more properties again. What are my plugins? If the number of properties is even, 500 per property. If it's odd, 501 per property. All right, well, that's not amazing. I could start buying like a big ass fucking house. Well, hold on, I've only got $15,000 to spend. I could buy a small house. I could buy this house right here. Nope, I don't have money for it. I could buy this house right here, 12,000. The residential apartments are way too pricey. I don't think it makes sense for me to save 15k. I think I'd do better off generating more income here. And that is what I will do. I will buy you. And then maybe another property slot eventually, but not right now. We'll do that shortly. Did I check the plugins? Oh yeah, it's the odd even. I don't know if that's gonna be useful. Dude, are we halfway there already? Holy shit. We're gonna be... We just need one more day and it's done. The Sapphire Hollow is doing like gangbusters right now. Each time commercial property collects rent, gain an extra 500. Don't love that. The plugin says receive 501 per property, but it doesn't increase the rent on the property. So it wouldn't be affecting my multipliers, which doesn't really matter as much to me. Residential. Are any of these vacant? I get bonuses for vacant stuff. No. I don't think I have enough money to buy anything, actually. I think we just let it ride. And just like that, we can pay early. We ended on Wednesday, so we get 35k. 1, 2, 3 days left. I've earned 10,000 in 3 days, so I can expect to earn about 15,000 in these remaining days, but I can get 35 now. I'll pay early. That seems way better. Although it does cannibalize my ability to, like, buy perks, which is, I guess that's something to consider. I'd rather have the money, though. When farm collects rent, receive money. If you own at least one of every residential property, increase the multiplier on residential properties by 2. I have a house. That's a residential. What other residentials are there? There's an apartment building. What other residentials are there? Castle? That seems fucked up. I have to buy a castle in order to benefit from that perk? Okay, that doesn't seem realistic. It's rare to even find it, too. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that's a no on that plugin. It seems powerful, but like I would need a castle. There's no way I'm gonna find a fucking castle. When a farmland collects rent. I have one farmland. The grape vineyard. Where is it? How do I see it? Yeah, you're a farmland, and you are just a forest. Kind of crappy plugins this round. I mean, I have one farmland. It will take me 1, 2. It'll take me like 4 days for this to pay for itself. So you know what? I'll buy that. Even with just one farmland. I could buy another farmland and make that generate faster. And you're vacant. Where's my vacant guy? Each time vacant collects energy. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. And we'll buy a vacant mustard seed farm. I also unlocked compound rent, apparently, as a Chivo just now. And collect rent. Let's see what this does. Okay, seems powerful. We're not quite halfway there, so we won't end on Wednesday like we did last time. But that's okay. Give me a better plugin. Spawn a buyable property on the map based on your most owned property. I can see the benefit, but no. For each residential property, increase the multiplier of all commercial properties by 1. Now that seems like it'd be useful. Ah! Roxas! Roxas, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the boops. For each residential property, increase multiplier on commercials. I don't have any commercials. You don't count as commercial, your count as farmland. You're commercial. You're pricey. Hold on, let me read that again. For each residential property, increase multiplier on all commercial properties by 1. I have to spend 10,000 on that. I need to spend 37,000 on this, all to get a +1 multiplier. I don't know if that seems worth it, especially because I have to buy another property slot. Yeah, I don't think that's the play. I think we go more vacant farmland, honestly, because that's just like a free bonus of rent for me. Let's buy another property. The most expensive one I can find. Here's 6,000. 4,000, 4,000. What about you? Yeah. And then we'll have vacant, gets more money. Multiplier to currently over. I guess I can't, don't sell that. Random property. This adds to a random property. Okay, so that already happened. Okay. That seems good enough. I'm almost tempted to like re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll. At the start of each round, the rents of all shops is randomly varied. Shops? I don't have any shops. Well, kind of a whiff, but okay, go ahead. I guess I could have bought another property slot. That might have made it so that we make it early, but that's okay. We'll take Wednesday to pay this off. Show me something good. Ooh, hang on. Each time rent is collected, there's a chance to multiply rent by 2. 50 $50,000! That's too expensive. If you own at least 5 restaurants, increase all restaurant rents by 25% for that round. What do you mean for that round? For which round? The current round? That seems awful. Okay. I'm gonna go with another vacant farmland. This one's 4,000. You're a little over 4,000. Okay. What if I buy both of them? I'm just gonna go full farmland build because they're getting bonuses from this guy for being vacant and this guy for being farmland. Can you see the Balatro vibes, by the way? Can you see how the numby go up? Oh, yeah, pay early. Give me my perk. Give me my bonus. Welcome party. The first rent from a new property is 2x. Interesting. Commercial doesn't affect me. But, like, could I hypothetically just, like, buy, sell a bunch of farms? Just, like, buy and sell the farms over and over again? Like, if I sold you, it would sell for 2,000. That's not much. That's really not much at all. This feels like it's a tough one to make it work. You get 2x rent. I don't know about that. Hey, there's a castle, by the way. It's $153,000! I'm so glad we didn't take that perk to buy all the residential stuff, because there's no way we'd be able to afford that. It's too much money! By the way, Deer fact, it takes 3 deers to change a light bulb. Sometimes 4. Sometimes 4. We're not very smart. Need 1 deer to hold the ladder, 1 deer to climb the ladder, 1 deer to remove the light bulb, and a 4th deer to hold the light bulb after it's been removed. Sometimes the deer who climbs the ladder can also be the same deer who takes the light bulb out, though, but I mean, you might run into trouble with the deer union at that point. It's kind of unreasonable expectations. Did I fucking forget to start a timer on this segment too? Oh my god. It's fine, I'm not worried about it. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Vacant and farmlands are still good for me, but I'd love to have some scaling. Give me a reroll. Residential properties collects rent. I mean, that just boosts what I have already. I don't really care about that. Shops are varied for price instability. No. I think I'm going to go with another property slot and just give me another nice farm. Here's 7,000. Here's 7,400. Yeah, give me an expensive farm. Well, maybe I want a cheap farm because it's not really the rent that I care about. It's the bonus from these guys because I get like a free $1,000 or $1,100 just from the fact that they are vacant farmland. I think I'll buy the cheap one then, with that logic in mind. Collects me some rent. I love the bloops. The bloops are so satisfying. We might need the whole week to collect rent on this one if we don't get a good perk. Residential again, okay. 5 restaurants. Okay, I can start seeing, like, the cool synergies you can get. But yikes, dude, I have not set myself up for any kind of synergies. Maybe next time I'll try to do, like, a restaurant build. Buying another slot for 40,000 is out of the price range right now. Who's my lowest rent? It's you. The one I just bought. Which I guess I intentionally bought the cheapest one, so I guess that makes sense. I could sell Sumac Square, because you're only earning 350. But if I got any other one, it would immediately be getting more. So you know what? Yes. Give me another... I'll keep you because you have a multiplier and the bonus on you. But give me another cheap farm. I'm going farm strats. It's the cheapest one. It's you. Okay. If I ever get, like, a farm perk It's over for you guys. It's so over. Give me one more day. I think I can do it. Perks, please. Give me a good perk. First property is double rent. First property you purchase available for 15% discount on its purchase price. If I was buying a castle, that'd be amazing. But I'm not buying a castle, so it's not amazing. We'll just collect rent and go on forward. Oh, we got enough, we got enough. Oh my gosh, finally. So we can pay early, get 10,000 extra dollars in our pocket. Why does it say 2 on here, by the way? You have an odd number of properties, get an extra 500 per property. We have... Ooh, fuck. I could buy an odd number property and then just fill that slot immediately. In fact, I think I'll do that. And then we'll buy that perk that gives me an extra 500 per property. That seems really good. In fact, do I want to reroll? I'm not going to buy more properties. It's just about perks at this point. Yep, okay, go ahead. Wait, what does this do? Number of properties you own or receive per property. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna need 4 days like that in order to win, so we need something better. First property bought each round gains multiplier. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yes? And then we start selling our low-earning farms. Or maybe the high-earning farms? Just to make space and then buy a new farm to replace it? That's 6,000. I could afford it. So we'll sell Ginger Farm for 3,000, buy you, and you got a multiplier. Just like that. Okay, this is the scaling. This is the scaling we needed. Put you over here. Number of properties is odd. Receive money per property. Sure. Go. I think this is how we, like, really make our money. Oh, this is how we go. This is how we go. This is the new strat happening right now. Sell the cherry orchard because we don't really need it. Buy a cabbage field. Now it's got 2x multiplier. What else you got? Well, I wish I had bought this before. But we are going to be doing a lot of buy-selling. The stuff we're buying costs like $4,000. What is 15% of 4,000? So like 4,000 times 0.15 is $600. We would need to buy, sell a $4,000 property about 4 times. We need 4 rounds for this to pay off for itself. How much longer is left in the game? We're halfway through the game. So if I buy this now, it will have paid for itself by the end of the game. So I'll go for it. You've reached your maximum number of plugins. To buy new ones, consider selling ones. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not realize that we had a limited number of slots for our plugins. Can't sell you, can't sell you. Can't really sell you. An extra 1,200 income at the start of each round. That can probably go. I mean, that's like 1 tick of any of my other perks. I think we can do better than rent boost. So we're gonna go ahead and buy flash sale. And we're gonna hold on to this until the end of the game, basically. I already did a buy sell, so we're gonna proceed. Oh, this is feeling good. What else you got for me? Industry, even numbers. I don't think those will be necessary, so we're gonna sell sell the hazelnut orchard and buy... I didn't even look if there was a farm. Buy you. I'm glad there was a farm, otherwise I would have been in trouble. Pretty soon we're going to have a multiplier on every single farm in our inventory. Actually, I wonder if the farms get more valuable on their sell value if you sell them with the multiplier. Like, is this worth more now if I sell it? I don't know. Interesting. There's no farms available for me to buy. That kind of sucks. I could go vacant forest. It won't get the perk for being farmland, but it will get the perk for being vacant. Or I could just chill with it. What's this do again? Fresh coat of paint? First property gains a +1 multiplier. Okay, so... 12,000. 11,000. I don't know about that. None of these are good. Give me a reroll. Rent boost is back. Yeah, pass on those, I think. 80,000... I can't even afford the final slot. In order to make stuff worth it, I think we will buy sell into like one of these forests. 12,500, 1,100. I think we go for the cheaper one, the 1,100. Nah, that's an extra $100 over there. We'll get the expensive one because it's going to get a multiplier on there. So we'll sell you, buy you, and go on with our lives. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, good feeling's gone. We need 160,000, we've only got 23 in a day. We need something to, like, be way better. Every time rent is collected, there's a chance to multiply it. 5% chance to multiply is not good. Is this Landlord Balatro? It is! It's Landlord Balatro! Check it out! Well... Okay. First property brought each round gains multiplier. So if I got rid of this, if I got rid of the +1 multiplier to all currently owned properties, that would hurt Sapphire Hollow. And I really would prefer not to do that. But it is taking up a perk slot. 5% every time rent is collected. Does the multiplier count as a collection of rent? Or does it just multiply the rent? Is it collecting twice the amount of rent, or is it collecting rent twice? This is an important distinction because I get 2 triggers chances on this if it's collecting rent twice. And it's like an epic perk. It's purple, so it makes me think it's worth something. But we don't have big high rents. I don't think it's worth it. Give me a reroll. Frick. First rent from newly purchased properties. I mean, that helps with our buy-sell synergy that we have going on. Don't know if it's worth it, though. I think what we do want to do is we want to buy a farm. I think, okay, so we sell this, buy you, now you're better. Collect my rent. I think we need something better. We need something way better than this. We need more scaling because we're not going to make it to 160k. Well, no, we won't. If we're making like 20, 24 per day, that's going to maximum get us to like 125 by the end of the week. Multiplier to houses? No. Buying 3 owned houses into a singular property, add their rent and multipliers. That seems amazing. Unfortunately, we don't have houses. Frick, dude. At the start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by 120 or 250 for every house owned. These are all really good. But they're not the synergy that we're playing with here. We need to buy... Oh no, there's no vacant houses in here. There's no vacant things for us to... I think we're cooked. Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed on this. I have a bad feeling about how this one's gonna end. Give me something amazing, please. It's not that. It's not that. Roll again. Oh, fuck. Why are there no more perks based on, like, farms and vacant areas? I don't think we're gonna win. Is this, like, speed? What does the 5 indicate when I click that button up there? What do you got for me? Houses and restaurants? Commercial and shops? Shops and industrial. Nothing helps my my forests and my farmland anymore, though. That's not good. I need to get something that helps the stuff that I'm using. This will not end well for me. Ripperoni. Okay, well, you know what? We got time for another round, I think, right? Probably. If we play fast. Let's start a new one. So now we know something. Now we know something about this game. There's more synergies for, like, commercial residential. So what if I get, like, an apartment building? I can't afford an apartment building. They're way too expensive. I can afford a house. I'd rather not spend 5,000 on a farm that's not going to generate enough income for me. Am I gonna commit to holding this property till the end of the game? I guess I could. Primrose Path and give it a 2x multiplier. It's a weird strategy, but, like, we're gonna go for it. Oh, but that's gonna fucking take up 2 of my perk slots. Oh, I got cheese on my head. What the heck? All right. I'm seeing the downside, because these are gonna take up my perk slots now that I know those are limited. First property has a discount. Each commercial property gains an extra 500. I don't know about that. Just go watch have some work some extra shifts this week. Oh my gosh, QC, I hope you have a good work week though. I hope it is a kind week to you. Like, how much would I sell this for? It would sell for 7,000. I guess I could plan to do better, but I don't know about that. Commercial. I have no commercial properties that I'm allowed to. A 20? I could get the discount. I could get the discount and just, like, plan to buy few properties. I'll buy fucking one. I don't have money to buy anything else. Never mind. I'm just gonna collect my rent. I have one property, dude. This is not a good look for me. What else you got for me? Every time residential collects, gain an extra 5. If it's an even number, collect 5. Okay. This is giving me... It's not gonna be enough. Oh, man. Oh, brother. How much did I sell you for? 7,200? I can't afford anything right now. I think I have to buy the residential bonus and hope for the best. Also, Michi, hello! Welcome in! I can pay early. We made it. We made it on a Thursday. So that's a little bit of extra money for me to play with. I would love to buy one of these, like, actual residential places. Oh, they're so expensive. You're not that expensive. You're 26K. If I sold you for 72, I still not have enough to buy it. I had these last time. We're not going to do the same run as last time. Maybe I go for, like, a cheap house and we get, like, a little bit of easy rent from that and then sell it later. I could spend 10,000, I get 6,000 back. That's enough to make a profit on. Why did it say X4, by the way? It popped up with, like, an X4 on this guy. That was weird. Anyway, money tree. After... Oh, where the frick were you last round, man? After each round, forests gain 250? What the heck? I had so many forests last round. Where were you? Anyway. Restaurants. I could go... Like, I'm tempted to go residential. If I can afford it. 28, 40... I could not afford it if I sold this guy. That would not work. Astral, hello! I met Astral at Anthrocon, and he gave me the cutest, fuzziest little deer plush, and he's sitting on my shelf right now wearing a big giant deer hat. It's super cute. I love him. None of these are really doing it for me though. I think we're gonna buy a property slot and then maybe... Is there a cheap house? Hello, that's me, I'm Deer! I wonder if there's like a cheap thing we can buy? Not really. Not really. If I sell you, I earn 6,400. That'll bring me up to 13K, where I could buy Tulip. I would lose a bunch of money for the privilege of getting, like, $40, $50 extra rent. That's not worth it. We'll hold on. We'll hold on. We're gonna make the goal, but I'm worried. When a shop collects rent, increase the rent of other shops permanently. Is this where we pivot to shops?
Deer check.
That's me, I'm Deer, by the way. Also, Walker, hello! Just a tiny little guy who has a lovely home. He has a very comfy home right now. He's having a good time. I want this. When a shop collects rent, increase the rent of all other shops by 3%. That's scaling. That is scaling. But there's no shops on the field right now. So it feels like that's kind of a poor move. I'm gonna go with another residential. I'd love to get an apartment at some point, but I keep spending all my money on, like, these cheap houses. I think we have to, though, in order to keep positive income. Okay, here we go. Pay early. Get myself like a nice little perk. And what do you got for me? Fresh paint. First property brought each round is +1 multiplier. That's what we had last time. That was good. We can... I think we get that. And then we can probably feel pretty good about selling these two. But not yet. We only have $4,000, so... It's gonna take some time before that's gonna start paying for itself. And maybe that's a problem. 28. 28. 7,000 to sell. 6,000 to sell. 6,000 to sell. Wait, why is your rent... Oh, interesting. The rent is way lower, but it has a higher multiplier. I didn't notice that. That's interesting. So what do? You gain multiplier. So actually, I would be better to buy non-apartments. Interesting. Rents of shops are varied. First rent of a new property is ×2. If I do the buy-sell method... that could pay off. I mean, are we going with like a churn build at this point? 6,000. What can I buy for 6,000? I could buy like a farm. Let's sell you and buy just like a real cheap farm. 10,000, 5,000, 4,000. It's gonna be 2x rent, whatever I get. I want to spend 10,000 just to double this rent? I think I do. Yeah? Let's see what happens. Okay. That felt pretty good. I'd love to buy another residential with like a high amount of rent. $500, $300, $300. Go with the one that's like $500 rent. So we'll sell. How much do I pay for you? 15K. Yeah. I don't have enough. I'm bad at math. Oh, I don't have enough money. Is there another house that I can buy for 14K? There is. Okay, so it's not, all is not lost. 3,300, 370. Let me go with we want the highest rent possible because we get the first time bonus. You can't math, it's true. Okay. I fucked this up a little bit, but spawns a buyable property on the map based on your most owned amount. Okay, here we go. For each house you own, all forests gain 1 multiplier. For each forest you own, house rents gain rent. That seems really good. I own a forest. I own a house. Can I sell you? Buy you? Does that happen once? Oh no. Did I do a bad job? I think I might have done a bad job. Can I buy anything for 500? I can. Hold on. Buy you? Picnic. Holy. I think I might be bad at this game. I think I might be doing a bad job. I can pay early for an extra 5,000. Okay. Get better. It's not this one. Each time rent is collected. I really want to know if this is like, if the multiplier increases the amount of times you collect rent or if it's just multiplies the rent times 2. Discount on purchasing properties matching your most owned building type. I want to know if this happens once. For each house you own, all forests gain a multiplier. All forests, for each forest you own. See, this added like 1 multiplier each, and now I'm realizing now that's not even remotely worth it. That's gonna be a problem. I can sell you for 2,000. I feel like the buy-sell method is not working as well as I thought it would. I don't have the money. I'm so poor. I'm the worst landlord. I'm not good at exploiting things at all. Jeez, man. Ah, thank you. Okay. Plugins. At the start of each round, a random apartment gets its multiplier increased by 10. Or adds 500 rent to a random property. I don't know about that. Because once I sell the perk, like if I sell this perk, does it make the thing go away, or do I get to keep the benefit after I sell the perk? And the cost is just like whatever I paid for it. I'm gonna try selling this. See if this goes down to 2. It fucking does. Okay. That's terrible news. It's awful news. We hate to hear that. In fact, I don't think I even got any money back from that either. Oh, yikes, man. Okay. So what if I buy... Okay, this says, for each house you own, forests gain a multiplier. For each forest you own, houses gain rent. So I really want to own houses and forests. So let's sell this garbage. Buy another forest. That helps. Okay, good. And I guess just chill with it? Collect my rent? Seems right. Anybody want to shake these Wiimotes, by the way? They're a little outdated. I know the Switch is the new hotness, but come on, the Wiimotes need attention too. Neither of these are really going to move the needle for us. I think we need to buy another, preferably a residential place. I don't have nearly enough money to buy an apartment, though. I could buy another forest? Forest, if I buy another forest, for each forest you own, houses gain more rent. So I think I just want to, like, get a combination of forest and houses. And just do that as many times as I can. So why is it saying, like, times 11? I mean, you saw that, right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's the number of times I collected rent per round. Got it. Oh, that answers my question then. That does, I think that tells me that each of these collections is an instance of collecting rent with the multiplier. Every round, all owned properties gain 1% rent. So that benefits, like, high rent properties. Using those Wiimotes as joysticks for a tank sim? Do it. It could work. I promise I'll stand real still. What if, hypothetically, for each house you own, forests gain mult. For each forest you own, houses gain rent. What if I threw away the Moonlit Grove and bought a new house? How much would I get for you? 5,000? Okay, okay, okay. And I want to buy as much house as I can, so I guess you, 12.8. 4x multiplier is pretty spicy. Let's go. Eventually we can afford... Uh-oh, we need to make a lot of money next round. We can eventually afford to probably get rid of the welcome party, because we're going to stop buying houses each round. I could buy... nothing. I'd have to sell something to buy a new forest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What would happen if I sold an existing forest? Would that be beneficial for me? I think it's the only thing I can do. So let's sell you and buy you. I guess that's okay? I don't love our odds in here. Oh... Laws. This game is hard. Maybe I'm not good at it, but also it's just a challenging game. Okay, I think we got time for one more run. One more run and then I'm switching to Lingo. Commercial properties gain more rent. I can't, like, afford commercial properties early on. Brick. Well... commercial properties are so expensive. I mean, I could buy this. This will pay for itself pretty quickly. And then I guess I'll buy commercial properties, collect more rent. And hope to get commercial properties later on. I can't even afford this guy yet. Maybe I just buy, like, a really cheap property. I mean, I could collect nothing too. I just collect on this alone. Maybe here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for a weird strat this time. Do I want to anticipatorily buy commercial properties? I think it's not a good move. I feel like commercial properties are like a mid-game sort of thing. Like, you're not gonna be able to afford them until the mid-game. Unlocks, by the way. Win game with starting profile? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Own one of each different building type. Buy a castle and 3 restaurants? What the fuck? Look at all these things. Oh, I see. Sell 20 properties per run. Factories, factory farmland. So you can, these are unlocking perks, I'm noticing. This is the roguelite element. Thank you for the boxing gloves too. I'm gonna fight someone if they don't give me some actual profits this round. Collect less than 150 in a single round. Look, okay, how about this? Well, wait, what? Collect less than 150. So if I had skipped a round. Also, win the game with a single property? What if we tried to win the game with a single property? Let's get weird. You need at least one property to collect rent. Okay, so I do need to buy something. Maybe this is not the one where we get that. Let's buy a really cheap farm. Just to keep us going. Let's try and use our knowledge to our advantage this time. +1 multi-houses. I hate this one because I hate both of these. Because they're going to suck up space, and I can never really get rid of these early properties. So I think we do a skippy. We skip the day, essentially. +500 to a rando property. Each residential collects extra 5. Okay, hang on. So we can add 500 rent to a property. Do we have anything that has multiple collections? No. No, we definitely don't. I'm 86% garlic. I did have a lot of garlic for lunch today. I made one of those little cucumber shaky containers. It was really good. It's like a satay cucumber. 18k, 500 rent, 518 rent. I think I just want to get like the biggest rent possible and just roll with it. Yeah, 518 versus 503 versus... Okay, we're gonna buy this. We're gonna sell the garlic farm, and we're gonna buy the scratch card. And that's it. We're gonna ride with Mimosa Meadows till the end of the game. We made the rent, just barely. Just use your just stir your finger around pasta for a few seconds. If you use some more garlic, yeah, no problem. I'm happy to help out. What do you got? Gourmet Star. At the start of each round, a random restaurant is selected as the Gourmet Star and has its rent and multiplier doubled for the entire round. $50,000. I feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong because it feels like I never have enough money to benefit from these things when they show up. Farmland does better. No, that's not it. I think we're going just single property. I think we're going single property strats. I guess we could buy another property, but like, what's the benefit? It's going to be a negligible amount of rent. I just need a better, not flash sale, not raw profits. Go again. Give me a better perk, please. Each house you own. I mean, we could go we can go house forest again. We'd go house forest again. We would need to start buying forest, though. I think we'll try that. We'll go... I mean, I'll need it with 8,000... Okay, we'll try it. It's scaling. That's something. Can I buy a house for 8,000? No. 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 It's way too expensive. Badger! Badger, hello! Welcome in! It's good to see you! Oh, I'm in trouble, man. There's no forests for sale. Yikes. One mult to all properties could save my life. For 2,500, huh? It sure would be nice if I could afford any other property to mix in here. But that's clearly not going to happen. Hey, what? Houses, not residential. Okay. I mean, I hate this move, but I think it might have to happen in order to save our lives. We got enough. Yikes, man. Okay. Every round, all owned properties gain more rent. 1%. Rent is pretty high. Let's try it. Let's try compounding rents. And then with $6,000 left in the bank, we can't really do much else. I'd love to get a forest. There's a forest. I need 12K to buy it. That's not happening. After each round, all forests gain some cash. Each time residential collects rent, gain 500. So I know now that this is a multiplier. It does collect that 500 twice if I do that. That could play. Interesting. Rent boost can go away eventually. I think we kind of have to grab you, and then I'd love to get another residential or a forest, but I have such little money right now. What's this do again? After each round, so you're at the end of the round. Each time you collect rent, gain an extra 500, multiplier to own properties. None of these really matter the order they happen in. I'm so close to being able to buy another forest. Aw, man. Ooh. Anytime a property is sold, 10% of its rent is transferred to a random owned property. That's interesting. Hang on. It's expensive. I'm not really doing a sell build, though. If I was, I mean, I could, like, keep pumping it into Mimosa Meadow. But I don't think that's worth it. Let's just collect rent again. I'm a little worried. We have 1 day left. Mult to houses is good. No forests available. 1 house available. If I buy this, I won't be able to afford the thing, though. Like, I can't afford to buy the extra room now. Bro, this sucks. I'm always poor. Am I gonna lose? No, I have 1 more day. Okay. I have 1 more day to save myself. And here's a forest. For 14,000. Each round, increase the rent of all houses by... Oh, I want this so bad. At the start of each round, increase the rent for all houses by 250. Man, that'd be so nice to have. I would need to get, like, $4,000, though. I could get $4,000. Start of each round, increase the rent of all houses.
Oh my god, you're all the way
Go. There we go. We got there. Oh my god. Spicy. Also, Chip, hello! Welcome in! Stop being poor? I'm gonna try. Trying, man. These squirt guns are coming for you, though. Watch out. Landlord's favorite. For each rent collection, a random property is chosen to yield twice its rent. I mean, it's nice, but we have nowhere near that amount of money. I think we just gotta collect rent. What do you do again? At the start of each round... Oh, man. At the start of each round, increase the rent for all houses by 250. I need to buy more houses and forests. And everything. I mean, look, this is a nice synergy right here. You're helping you, you're helping you. Let's just go with that and collect my rent. It's better. Okay, it made an appreciable difference at least. With with $6,000. Can I afford anything? A really cheap house, maybe? Nope. Boom and bust. Half your properties yield double rent, the other half generate half rent. That's not good. Each residential, increase commercial. Nope. We need better. I would love to get another forest, another house. Oh, I could do it. I could do it. Another forest would give us more rent on Mimosa Meadows. I feel like that's worth it. Sure. Yeah. Let's go with that. Extra room, mult on houses. Again, I'd love that, but I don't have money for it. I very much doubt we're gonna make it. One mult to all farmlands at the end of the round. Again, where were you on the one where I had nothing but farms? And royal estate too! Oh, well, this requires a castle. Weird synergy. I like it. Not gonna be able to avail myself of that, but interesting at least. If I sold a forest, could I get anything else? I don't think so. I think we're cooked. I think we're just kind of screwed on this one. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? It's a challenging game, and you know what? Maybe you guys would be better at it than I am. I've definitely played again though. I need to beat this game at some point in my life. But maybe you guys could have a better time of navigating this guy. The game's out in early access right now. It's called Rentlord. Go ahead and give it a try. It seems pretty fun. I like it. But I think that's where we're going to stop Rentlord for today and play our last game of the variety stream, Lingo.